immediately.
Oh, then because
There's one more roll in the kitchen. Oh, you can keep the roll here. You can keep the roll here.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Presthaja Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Krishna Krishna Bhutale
he wants.
Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine
Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirveshesha Sunyabhadi
There may be some. There are some spoons in the kitchen. Okay, can you do? There are spoons. I will get in the kitchen. Okay, I'll tell. In the kitchen, if you go on the right side, there are some boxes kept all the way on the right side corner. One of them has spoons, wooden spoons.
Sunyavadi Paschatya Tishatari Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gora Bhakta Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita
Those spoons, no more spoons. Okay, like the spoons, we don't have enough spoons.
Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna
comforters also.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Chan chan
Krishna,
chan.
Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Everybody, come on. Harinam. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. 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 Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Chant, everybody. Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Harinam Sankirtan Jagya ki, Shri Krishna Janmastami ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaurava Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna. So we are doing Kirtan while the Abhishek is going on. So the way the Kirtan will go is the singer over here will sing and then you will listen while the singer is singing and then you can follow and then we will listen, okay? So singing the Hare Krishna Mahamantra gives us immense benefit in so many different ways. It is really the yajna for this age, okay? So please follow after I sing, okay? Thank you, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. One more time, please, everybody, please. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. One last time. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Madam Doda. Madam Doda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopal Jaya Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda 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 Gopal 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 Govinda 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 Gopal 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 Gopal
recording is going on, so we have to be little. It's coming here.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya Govinda
Recording is
Govinda
going on.
Govinda
You can come here. Yeah.
Gopala 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Not from here. Recording. You can come here.
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare
You ask Aruna as well to come. Who? Aruna also coming? No, you should ask like this.
I already messaged everybody. I don't know whether they are coming or not.
She just sitting in her
Hare
house.
Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Winding up Abhishek. So anybody who's not done, anybody's who's on the line, I think that's about it. So we should be done in like maybe a couple more minutes. So we'll do Kirtan for 2 or 3 minutes till the Abhishek gets over. And all the other volunteers, we can start getting ready for the class and all that. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome to today's festivities. Now that some space has cleared up, I would request people to just try to see if you can move forward. It's very hot. I totally get it. Uncomfortably hot. With so many people, I don't see that changing anytime soon. But anyway, at least we can sit and sweat. Why stand and sweat? Also, we have attendees from 3 different states over here. So of course, Indiana, Yatra ki jai. And then we have participants coming from Ohio, Yatra ki jai. And then we also have participants coming from Kentucky, from Louisville and Lexington. Lots of devotees have come over here. Kentucky Yatra ki jai. So welcome to all of you for today's Janmashtami Mahamahotsav. We are exceedingly fortunate to have amongst us His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj. So I'll do a very, very quick introduction and then we will welcome Maharaj by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So His Holiness Romapada Swami Maharaj is an initiating guru of ISKCON and one of the leading disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON. And he has been a Bhakti Yoga practitioner for over 5 decades. And he travels extensively across the continental United States and Asia, giving invited presentations and workshops at universities, corporates, communities, yoga, and cultural centers. He has lectured on Eastern and Western philosophies at universities in the United States, India, and Europe. One more quick thing and then we can welcome Maharaj. You know, as we navigate through our spiritual journey, we have to keep asking ourselves, do we want this to be a good life or do we want this to be our last life? And for us, in order for us to have this to be our last life so that we can finally get out of this cycle of birth and death, we need somebody who can pull us out, okay? And Maharaj is one such amazing esteemed Vaishnava amongst us. So we are investing something that we will never get back, which is our very, very valuable time. So on this very auspicious occasion, when we are investing that time, let us invest it wholeheartedly. Chahe jo bhi ho, you know, even if it's a little hot, little bit uncomfortable, let's just invest it. Let's see what happens, okay? And what we will then do is we will inquire submissively with Maharaj. Maharaj, please help us out because we are struggling over here. All of us, every single one of us. Please, you are the only one who can get us out of this mess that we have gotten ourselves into. So please, with that open heart, open mind, let's listen to Maharaj, let's inquire from him, and then let's listen and try to follow his instructions. Now we can welcome Maharaj by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
His Holiness Romapada Swami ki
Jai.
Can we ask everyone to move a little forward?
Yeah, actually it has been shown that if you move by 9 inches, you'll come closer to the spiritual world. So yeah. No, but seriously, though, it would help. There are many people who are standing behind, so they can at least get a little bit of more standing space, if not anything else. Okay? Thank you so much for suggesting that.
Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It looks like this hall has to be a bigger hall for next year. You've maxed out the hall. Congratulations, well done. And next year, let's see. Krishna Janmastami comes 8 days after Balaram appears, because Balaram appears on the Purnima, and on the waning moon after the Purnima, in the month of Shravan, comes Krishna's appearance. Krishna Janmastami. And this is actually the 7th day, and tomorrow is the actual day, but that's okay. We can celebrate conveniently on the day before Krishna Janmastami. Just a little sharing with all of you. I'm going to be observing Krishna Janmastami 3 times. I already have a ground, no thank you. No thank you, no thank you, but no thank you. Give us a Shibal or something. Bye, Krishna. Tomorrow, Krishna Janmastami is Janmastami in China. So tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Chicago time is 7:30 p.m. China time. And we'll be celebrating Krishna Janmastami in Chinese. English and Chinese. And then Krishna Janmastami in the evening. So 3 Janmastami celebrations. You come and join me in China and the next place. So Krishna Janmastami is, as we know, the appearance of Krishna comes only once in every day of Brahma. And the day of Brahma is a lot of time. Day of Brahma is a lot of time. The day of, it's right in Bhagavad Gita. One day, and then there's night. One day of Brahma is 1,000 yuga cycles. 1,000 yuga cycles. An equal duration is this night, so that's times 2. And 30 days times 30 makes 1 year, times, makes 1 month, times 12 makes 1 year, times 1,000. That's a lot of zeros. And somehow or other, we've celebrating, or we've also taken our birth in the very same yuga cycle that Krishna appeared. Once in a day of Brahma. So pretty fortunate, pretty fortunate. It's fortunate if we can remember Krishna, because information doesn't make transformation. I'm looking around the room, I see a few people from India, or at least Indian origin. Some of your children were born in America, so they're as American as I am. But in Indian origin. And just a little sharing, this is not on Krishna Janmastami topic, but about 5-6 years ago, the government of India, the educational department, or whatever it's called, arranged a conference of educators in Delhi, all grades, all the way up to the highest levels of education. And the keynote speaker was asked to speak on the topic of education in India today. And the keynote speaker said, education in India today can be summarized in 5 words. That's too many, that's more than 5 words. Information, 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 no transformation. Because real education is transformation. And celebrating Krishna Janmashtami is meant to be not just information. I'm going to spend some time with you describing some information. There's a mystery connected with Krishna's appearance. And there's many mysteries connected with anything in relation to Krishna. But we're going to speak one little slice of that appearance of Lord Krishna, the mysteries surrounding it. So everybody likes mystery stories. This is a mystery story. If the crying child can find another place to cry, that would be really nice. Because I'm a sannyasi and I'm not used to that sound.
There's a room behind which is considerably cooler and it's soundproof as well, and will be much more comfortable, a lot of space. So if you want to, the kids can be over there as well. Okay?
You're used to it. Many of you are with children, so you're used to it. I'm not. And I find it distracting. So pardon me, my sannyasi ashram is showing. Crying child can find another place, please. There's a very wonderful book, amongst many wonderful books, that Srila Prabhupada wrote when he was still living in Vrindavan. As you know, he began his journey to the West by translating Canto 1 of Srimad Bhagavatam. While he was in the process of translating and giving purports to the first Canto Bhagavatam, he received an invitation to be a speaker at a conference in Tokyo, 1972. That's a few years ago. And so, the conference being in Japan, Prabhupada's contemplation was the audience will be largely Far Eastern people. Of course, from all over the world, there would be people coming. But he had this impression that people in the Far East, they can appreciate lessons of life from scenes of nature, which is true. Lessons of life from scenes of nature. So he chose to write on chapter 20 of Canto 10, which is after the rainy season comes 2 seasons in one chapter. Chapter 20, after the summer season comes the rainy season, the fall season in India. So that's chapter 20. So he took chapter 20 and he wrote lessons of life, including lessons about the mystery of Krishna, in this book about what's the scene of nature in Vrindavan during the rainy and summer season, rainy season and fall season, autumn season. The place where he wrote, you see on the lower right part of the screen. If those of you way in the back, maybe you can't read the script. There was a temple near Keshigat where he was staying for a couple of years before he accepted sannyas. And there was the Vamsi Gopal temple. And I'm going to draw from verse number 40 of this book. And here is Prabhupada's writing. The import of the Vedas is most explicitly explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. The conclusion of the Vedic literatures is that Lord Sri Krishna, is the primeval Lord and the cause of all causes. He has his eternal 2-armed form as Shama Sundara, with features exactly like those of a most beautiful young man, and that is the sum and substance of the Vedas concerning God. Now, the audience was people that he's never met, people from Japan and the Far East, But he's introducing Krishna to them in very clear language. God is one, but living entities, including both the liberated and the conditioned, are many and have many different grades of positions. The living entities are never equal to God, but as parts and parcels of the Lord, they are eternally his servitors. Basic teaching, right in this light of the Bhagavad, describing scenes of nature in Vrindavan. As long as the living entities are situated normally as his servitors, they are happy. Otherwise, they're always unhappy. That is the Vedic conclusion. And he then touches on this very important verse that we all know, Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam, Canto 1, Chapter 3. He says in this commentary on Light of the Bhagavad, and that's where the Light of the Bhagavad term comes from. When the list of incarnations is provided in Chapter 3, at the end of the list of incarnations provided in Chapter 3, which includes Krishna as an incarnation of Vishnu, Sukadeva Goswami turns around and says, and of all these incarnations, what is the source of all those incarnations? And Krishna is the source of all those incarnations. Light of the Bhagavad. Now, how is it possible if Krishna appears as an avatar of the Supreme Lord Vishnu, and he's the source of all the avatars? Sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? Sounds like a contradiction. That is because the verse says, Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. And Bhagavan Swayam, the original form of the personality of Godhead, has expansions. Listen carefully. One of those expansions is known as Vasudeva. Vasudeva is an expansion of the original personality of Godhead. I'll say it again. Vasudeva is an expansion of the original personality of Godhead, Swayam Bhagavan. Should I say it one more time? See it in reverse order. There's a technical term in Sanskrit called angsa. And there's also kala. There's plenary portions and portions of a plenary portions. And Vasudeva, who appeared as the son of Vasudeva, was an expansion of the original. So the question asked in Canto 1, Chapter 1, please describe the forms of the Lord as they appear in this world. And the answer is, there's all these avatars, they're forms of the Lord that appear in this world, and one of them is the source of all of them. And that's the original form, Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. Hope it's clear. There's details and details, but another time. Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. So here's a little bit of description about the difference between Vasudeva Krishna and Yasodanandana Krishna, because Yasodanandana Krishna, according to Rupa Goswami's writings, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, this is going to help you maybe understand a little bit about the distinction between the two forms. Though the forms of Vishnu and Krishna are non-different according to the statements of Scripture, which is true, Krishna's form is shown to be superior because of his rasas, which are endowed with the highest type of prema. The very nature of his rasas shows Krishna's form to be superior. In other words, with Vishnu or with Vasudeva Krishna, that feature of Krishna, that Vasudeva Krishna does not exhibit all the sweetness or madhurya or the rasas that the original form of Krishna shows. This is Rupa Goswami's further elaboration on that statement I just read. Here's 4 features. Lila Madhurya, or sweetness. He is the performer of wonderful varieties of pastimes, especially his childhood pastimes. Now, Vasudeva doesn't perform those childhood pastimes. Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, or yet Brajendra Nandana Krishna does. I hope you're with me. Well, you're with me, then I just... Anyway, what I'm intending to do here is describe some of the mystery surrounding the appearance of Krishna. According to Rupa Goswami, there's another sweetness, prema madhurya. He is surrounded by devotees endowed with wonderful love of Godhead. It's not that those devotees, let's say Vasudeva and Devaki, they don't have that same sweetness that is experienced in Braja. As you know, Krishna appeared at midnight, and when he appeared at midnight, what was the form that he showed? Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva. And then they offered prayers. And then what did Krishna do? He assumed a childlike form. It's a very irrational behavior. But there's reason behind that irrational behavior. Devaki was thinking, Kamsa knows my 8th child will kill him. So here's this 4-arm form, Vishnu, and he may come he can't kill Vishnu. But it's so irrational. Could you assume a childlike form and then maybe we can hide you? Very rational, right? Hide a little baby in a prison house. Very rational. So Krishna obliged because she requested. But there was a further plan. And that further plan, Krishna said before he assumed a childlike form, please take me from the prison house of Kamsa. I'm going to assume this childlike form. But take me on the other side of the river Jamuna to the house of Nanda, and I'll be safe over there from the wicked atrocities of Kamsa. So it was Brajendra Nandana Krishna, not Vasudeva Krishna, that was transferred. You with me?
Yes.
Thank you. And another sweetness. There's 4 of them. Venu Madhurya, he can attract all living entities all over the universes, plural, by playing on his flute. Does Vishnu play on a flute? No. He has 4 cymbals, but no flute. And the flute is a special part of stimulating loving feelings, not only with the cowherd boys or with the gopis, but there's a long description of what that sound of Krishna's flute does. It's not just music. It's music, but it's not just music. It's everything. That's another nice topic. And Rupa Madhurya. These are 4 features that Brajendra Nandana Krishna has that Vishnu doesn't have. He has wonderful excellence of beauty which cannot be rivaled anywhere in the creation because his form is beyond the creation. The form of Brajendra Nandana Krishna or Yasoda Nandana Krishna, that form. So now let's speak a little bit about Krishna's appearance in the ancestry. I hope you can see the screen. I tried to make it in big letters. Krishna appeared in the Yadu dynasty. Krishna appeared in the Yadu dynasty. So from this Yadu dynasty, there's a long lineage of kings. Vrishni is mentioned, the Vrishni dynasty. Vrishni had his descendants, some of the names, Boja, Madhu, Dasharha, Arha, Kukura, Andaka, and from those previous kings in the descendants of the Yadu dynasty. One of them was named Ahuka. And Ahuka had two sons, Ugrasena, and Ugrasena had a son named Kamsa. Kamsa was such a bad guy that he put his father in prison. He was not a nice fellow. And Ugrasena had a brother, or Ahuka had a second son. His name was Devaka. Devaka had 8 daughters. No, there's 8 daughters, and all 8 of those daughters were given in marriage to Krishna's father. One of those daughters was Devaki, given in marriage to Vasudeva. But Devaki had 7 sisters, and all 8 So back to the topic is the mystery. Some of the mystery of Krishna's appearance on Krishna Janmashtami. So Vasudeva didn't just have 8 wives. How many wives did Vasudeva have? 18 wives. He was busy. And arrangements were made while he was in prison that he could spend private time with his other wives, including Rohini, because Rohini became the mother of Balaram. Rohini was one of the wives of Vasudeva. And when Vasudeva, came to know of the extent of Kamsa's atrocities, after some period of time, we're going to show you a nice chart that shows how many months Balaram was in the womb of Rohini before Vasudeva sent Rohini to be in the care of Nanda Maharaj. So Rohini, the wife of Vasudeva, gave birth to Balaram just 8 days before Krishna appeared. I hope you're with me. This is detailed, but it's a mystery. You got to be Sherlock Holmes to get this one. The child is speaking. Could you do something about that? Whoever is the mother of that child that's babbling. Thank you very much. So now next chart we're going to take a look at, see at the very top, Yadu dynasty. In that Yadu dynasty, there was another, these are Kshatriyas. So one of the Kshatriyas was named Devamidha. Devamidha, he lived in Mathura, and he had 2 sons. Devamidha had 2 sons. He had 2 wives. One was a Kshatriya wife, one was a Vaishya wife. And the Kshatriya wife gave birth to a son named Shurasena. You with me? Shurasena. Shurasena was one of the children. He had 10 sons. Shurasena had 10 sons. One of his sons was named Devabhaga. Devabhaga was the father of Uddhava, dear, dear, dear friend of Krishna. Dear, dear, dear friend of Krishna, Uddhava. They were constant companions from the time Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura. He was already in Mathura. And when Krishna went from Mathura to Dwarka, he went with Krishna to Dwarka. And for the whole duration of Krishna's remaining pastimes, he was constant companion. Uddhava. And Uddhava was the son of one of Shurasena's brothers. There were 8 other brothers and 5 daughters. And one of the daughters was Pritha. one of the daughters was Pritha, who became Kunti, who became the mother of Arjuna. Now we're getting to the appearance of Krishna because one of the wives of Maharaj Deva Mita was a Vaishya wife. So the Vedic culture is when the son is born of a Vaishya wife, the son becomes Vaishya. By occupation, although his caliber was that of a Kshatriya, so he became the king of the cowherds. You with me? The explanation is he had, by profession, a bhira, or a cowherd king. He was the king of the cowherds, Nanda. And Parjanya had 5 sons. The eldest was Upananda. And then Nanda was number 3, and then 2 younger brothers, so 5 brothers. And when it came time for Parjanya Maharaj to transfer the kingdom to the eldest son, which is the culture, Upananda accepted the throne and instantly transferred the throne to Nanda. Nanda became the king of the cowherd community. And this is the explanation found in Shastra. I cannot take responsibility without first considering as follows. Everyone is dependent on affection. Yes? Affection is dependent on good qualities. Variyasi. Good qualities are dependent on fitness. The fitness of Nanda is not that he should rule over people like me, but with independence he should rule over everyone. Because he has qualities and he is fit to be followed. So he should be the king. So I hereby pass on the kingdom to my son, to my younger brother. The Antaryami Narayana accepts him. Look, all eyes in the assembly, like bees, are attracted to the lotus face of Nanda. From the beginning, this has been arranged by the favor of Narayana. Let him take my name. I will be his assistant, Upananda. Upa means near to. Upananda became the servant of Nanda. Very nice. So Nanda, when it came time, he's now the king of the cowherds, and he married Yashoda. She was given in marriage by one of the chief cowherd men. So Nanda married Yashoda. Now we're going to do pause a moment because we're going to jump to another topic that's part of the mystery. Part of the mystery is the very night that Devaki gave birth to Vasudeva Krishna, Yashoda, the very night, gave birth to Sodanandana Krishna. Very night. Divine arrangement. A bit of a mystery. Get ready for some more mystery. And the 8th child, the Supreme Person, this is the son of Devaki, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the super soul of all living entities. Vishnu, right? Super soul of all living entities. And vanquishes all the fears of his devotees, entered the mind of Vasudeva in full opulence. This is, in Christianity, they have this idea of immaculate conception. Maybe some of you know about that. Guess what? Same. But in the mind, because Vasudeva's mind is completely pure, Krishna appeared in a place that's very pure, the mind of Vasudeva, accompanied by plenary expansions. Accompanied by plenary expansions. What does that mean? Vasudeva has forms that are expanded from Vasudeva. Vasudeva is an expansion of Swayam Bhagavan Krishna. And Vasudeva has expansions of Vishnu forms, accompanied by plenary expansions. The fully opulent Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is all auspicious for the entire universe, was transferred from the mind of Vasudeva to the mind of Devaki. And so, in the mind of Devaki, Krishna appeared. You ready for some more mystery? I hope you're ready. Jiva Goswami writes in his Krishna Sandarbha. Some of you may not know what Krishna Sandarbha is. Hopefully you know who Jiva Goswami is. Jiva Goswami is the most prolific amongst the 6 Goswami followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is the nephew of Rupa, he's the follower of Rupa, he was given Diksha by Rupa Goswami, and he wrote many wonderful literatures. He's great authority in our Gaudiya line. One of those books that he wrote had 6 parts called Sandarbhas, Sat Sandarbhas. And Sandarbha number 5 of the 6 was Krishna Sandarbha. So I'm going to read to you part of the mystery that is explaining the appearance of Krishna in the mind of Devaki, in addition to the Vasudeva or the Vishnu form. You ready? He refers to Mahabharata, Jiva Goswami. First, Vasudeva, the Purusha incarnation, entered the womb of Devaki. We heard about entering into the mind, from the mind to her womb. Now this is the Purusha incarnation, not the original form. Then Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, the original form of Vasudeva, entered the womb of Devaki, quote, also. The word used in Mahabharata, api, or also, refers to the joining of Krishna, the original form, and the Vishnu form, or the Vasudeva form. And it's exactly what it says in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The Supreme Lord appeared along with plenary expansions. If you read carefully, it's all there. If you don't read carefully, it's confusing. So get unconfused by the guidance of our great acharyas, like Jiva Goswami. Thus, within the womb of Devaki, the Purusha incarnation Vasudeva and the original form of Krishna joined to become a single Krishna. So, Devaki gave birth to both the Vishnu form, which was shown first when he appeared, and the Swayam Bhagavan form, which was shown later. You know, the scene when she appealed to the four-arm form to assume a two-arm form, because both are within the same Krishna. Here's a very nice scene where the demigods, they've come to worship the personality of Godhead, who they know is the scheduled incarnation. Chapter 7 of Canto 2, Srimad Bhagavatam. Scheduled incarnations. One's in the day of Brahma, Krishna is going to appear, and Krishna has appeared in the womb of Devaki. So the very beautiful painting, a pretty fancy prison cell, isn't it? She's in prison. But, you know, there's comforts for VIPs in this world and in the Vedic culture also. So they're offering prayers. Vasudeva Krishna makes his appearance from the womb of Devaki, showing his four-arm form, the Vishnu form. They both offer beautiful prayers. She ends up requesting Krishna to assume a childlike form, which he does. But before doing so, he requests, so they know that Krishna is the personality of Godhead. They're not unclear. Look at this. He's showing his four-arm form. But very illogically, assume a childlike form, so comes and will come and try to kill you. Who can kill Vishnu? It's irrational, but that's okay. It's her devotion. And so Krishna said, before he assumed the childlike form, I'm going to assume a childlike form, but I have some service for you. What's that? After I've assumed a childlike form, all the guards are going to fall asleep, and I'm going to make an arrangement for the prison door to be unlocked, and I'd like you to take me from the prison, safe from Kamsa, and take me on the other side of the river Jamuna, by the side of, it's part of the script, part of the Leela, so that Krishna can enjoy these four special loving pastimes with the associates of Vrindavan, headed by Nanda and Yasoda. So it's a nice painting. There's Devaki asleep, the guards fell asleep, and out he goes. But it's a stormy night that night. So Ananta Shesh accompanies Balaram. Ananta Shesh is Balaram. Ananta Shesh is one of the expansions of Balaram. There are multiple expansions. That's a very important expansion, Ananta Shesh. And as he's crossing the river, somehow Ananta Shesh provided like an umbrella so Vasudeva and Krishna didn't get wet. And it's like the parting of the sea. It's another nice story in the Bible. Nice story in the appearance the evening at midnight. How can you see at midnight? It's stormy. There's no street lights. But Krishna was effulgent. That's how he could see. And although there was waves and waves, it was very calm. He was able to cross. Miraculous. Mysterious like anything. In Gopal Champu, another very nice literature written by Jiva Goswami on the pastimes of Krishna, Yashoda saw a child. Listen carefully, I'll read it twice. Yashoda saw a child whose limbs were covered by a celestial maiden. That's Yogamaya. The celestial maiden is Yogamaya. So Yashoda gave birth to twins. In addition to Swayam Bhagavan Krishna, she gave birth to Yogamaya, a boy and a girl, being transferred from Nanda's heart to her heart. So, same as from the mind of Vasudeva to the mind of Devaki, in Gopal Champu, from the heart of Vasudeva to the heart of, from the heart of Nanda to the heart of Yashoda, heart-to-heart transfer. The boy entered the lotus of her heart, and the girl entered her womb. And when Vasudeva, the father of Krishna, having come from Mathura prison, he finds Yashoda, that's the painting on the right, and by her side, he doesn't see the male child, he sees only the female child. So he was told by Krishna, exchange children with Yashoda. And so, as you see in the center painting, he's taking this child wrapped in red, that's Yogamaya, and brings Yogamaya back to the prison house of Kamsa. We lost anybody? We're all good, okay. This is a very beautiful painting. Whoever did this art is very, very talented. So there's Yashoda, and he's placing Krishna by the side of Yashoda, and he actually is going to take the female child, Yogamaya, with him back to the prison house of Kamsa, which is what was supposed to happen. He's just following Leela Shakti, the indication of Krishna's Leela. And you know what happens. Here's what happened. When the 8th child was born, Kamsa heard. So he came running, and he wanted to do the same thing he did with the first 6 sons of Devaki. He raised the child in the air by her legs, and was about to smash her on a rock to kill, he's a bad guy, to kill the 8th child of Devaki, and she slipped from his hand and showed herself in the sky and laughed very loudly, "You fool! The 8th child of Devaki has already been born and will kill you." Ha ha! And then she disappeared. So he knows that the 8th child of Devaki has appeared and it wasn't that one. So he's going to look for that one. Look for the 8th child of the 8th son of Devaki. Gopal Champu, this same literature you see on the right is a picture of, or painting, of Jiva Goswami. And the book that he wrote, one of his books, is Gopal Champu. This is the childhood pastime section of Gopal Champu. Yashoda fainted when she gave birth to Krishna. She didn't know if she had given birth to a son or a daughter. Actually, she had given birth to twins, one son and one daughter, but she didn't know it. By the activity of Yogamaya, all of the Vrajvasis were sleeping. When Vasudeva brought his son, Vasudeva, to the maternity room of Yashoda, as a plenary portion of Krishna, Vasudeva entered into Krishna. But remember, the one that the child is being carried is not the original form of Krishna, it's the Vasudeva feature of Krishna. So that Vasudeva feature of Krishna entered into the womb of Yashoda, and took birth. Then Vasudeva took Nanda's daughter. By the activity of Yogamaya, Vasudeva could only see the daughter. He could not see the son. Seeing only Yashoda's daughter, Vasudeva took her, and Krishna remained there. Mystery? I warned you. Now, if someone's going to say, "Can you do that again?" Well, you can hear the recording again. Now, here's a nice chart showing Yasoda Nandana, or Nanda Nandana, his appearance in Braja, how he comes to Braja. So let's do it again. We already mentioned these points. There's Rohini. Rohini was one of the wives, 18 wives of Vasudeva. She became pregnant with Balaram for 3 months, and after 3 months he sent her on the other side of the river Jamuna to be with Nanda. So for 4 more months she's in Gokula. So 4 plus 3 makes 7, right? And then Balaram, waited for another 7 months. Balaram was in the womb of Rohini for 14 months. Why? He wanted to wait for Krishna's appearance. That's why. So he appeared, and then 8 days later Krishna appeared. So he would be the older brother. That was the plan. I mean, who can decide when they're going to appear? Usually that's not the case. But these are pastimes of the Supreme Lord, and so it was the case. Now, the rest of the chart shows there's Yashoda. Krishna and Yashoda entered Yashoda's womb. Krishna and Yogamaya entered the womb of Yashoda at the same time. And Devaki, you see after Devaki's name, for 7 months, she had in her womb Baladev. And then Baladev, what happened to Baladev? Here's what happened to Baladev. Here's what happened to Baladev. Krishna, this is in Srimad Bhagavatam. The 7th child of Devaki was in the womb of Devaki, and that 7th child of Devaki was there for 7 months. Krishna had a plan. Krishna's plan always prevailed. So Krishna called Yogamaya. Yes, some service. 3 services, please. 1, transfer the male child that's in the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini, he's very heavy, that's okay, I'll give you the strength, you can do it. He says that specifically. Second service, I want you to appear in the womb of Yashoda. Double. Transfer one, appear in the womb of Yashoda. Two. Then, here's the third service. At a certain point in time, I am going to take my birth and I'll be transferred to the home of Nanda and Yashoda, and Vasudeva, my father, is going to take you and bring you back to the prison house of Kamsa. Kamsa's going to try to kill you, but he won't be able to kill you because you're my Yogamaya potency. But instead, you'll transform yourself into another feature of yourself, Durga, and be known throughout the lands by different names of Durga. That was Krishna's plan that he told Yogamaya. I hope you're not confused. So Yogamaya did exactly what Krishna wanted. That she always does exactly what Krishna wanted. She transferred Balaram. She took her birth in the, not her birth, her presence in the womb of Yashoda. And some months later, she was born, the same time that Krishna was born, as twins. And then Vasudeva brought Yogamaya back to the prison house of Kamsa. He tried to kill Yogamaya, couldn't kill Yogamaya. So she's now known throughout the land as Durga in different names, in different places. And Krishna's appeared as the 8th child of Devaki, transferred to the home of Nanda and Yasoda. And Kamsa didn't know, but he was trying to figure it out. So he sent so many demons. The first demon that he sent was who? Putana. Her assignment was, that child that I don't know where he is, find him and kill him. You're good. Putana, you're a witch. You have powers that most people don't have. Good luck. Didn't work. So here's another nice painting. We're almost done. This is Vasudeva on the right, bringing the female child, because you see there's 2 children next to Yashoda. Oh, what happened? There we go. Okay, something happened. Next to Yashoda, there's a male and a female child. And Vasudeva is bringing Krishna. And he doesn't see the Krishna that's by the side of Yashoda. He only sees the female. So he made a switcheroo. He exchanged Krishna for the female child. He did exactly what Krishna told him to do, so he did exactly what Krishna told him to do. And this is our conclusion. This is in the birthplace of Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda. You'll get the palace, not the birthplace. The palace, the ancestral home of Nanda, is Nandagaon. And there's deities, as you see, Krishna and Balaram at the center, on the altar in Nandagaon. And on the left and on the right, there's mother and father. Nanda on our right, but Krishna's left, and Yashoda on our left and Krishna's right. And they have maternity caps on. See those funny little hats? I guess it's Brijvasi tradition or something. When a child is born, they wear this nice little cap. So the deities wear this nice little cap on Krishna Janmashtami Day. That's where the photograph was taken at that time. So now that concludes this part, because there's other parts of describing the mystery of Krishna's appearance. And the basic idea of all of the Vedas that we heard from the very beginning is to understand Krishna. And it's not easy because there are mysteries surrounding We can understand basics. Krishna is the 8th child of Devaki, Vasudeva, and then something else and something else and something else. So you read Srimad Bhagavatam very carefully, and Bhaktivedanta purports, Srimad Bhagavatam purports, and he includes many of these references just by mentioning them, and then you follow the thread, you'll find the reference itself, where Jiva Goswami says, and the mystery starts to unpack. My request to all of you, read Prabhupada's books. I mean, it's nice to have the book on your shelf. It's auspicious, Prabhupada said, is to have the book on your shelf. And just see the book on your shelf. But, open it. And something else will happen. And then you read it regularly, then something else will happen. And you read it carefully, besides regularly, and something else will happen. The whole of the spiritual world opens because the sound vibration, Shabda Brahma, is not different than Para Brahma. I'll say it again. In this world, there's a verse by Rupa Goswami that says, in this world, the Supreme Lord appears in two forms. Para Brahma, his actual form, and Shabda Brahma, the sound vibration. And it's the fullness of Para Brahma is in Shabda Brahma. And he writes, of the two, Shabda Brahma is more merciful, because it's not just once a day Brahma. And one may make some offense to the form of Krishna, but chant the holy name. And you can become mitigated from those shortcomings of making bad choices, like coming to the material world and trying to be the enjoyer of that which we're not meant to be the enjoyer of Krishna. So, Shabda Brahma is Srimad Bhagavatam, is such a special literature, not just once in a day of Brahma. So I'm done. There's one other thing I want to say, and I think it's okay to say it. At the end of this month of Shravan, there's going to be Shravan Purnima. After Balaram Purnima comes Shravan Purnima, and there's a statement in the Srimad Bhagavatam about this special feature of the relationship between Srimad Bhagavatam and the Purnima at the end of this month. And the Purnima at the end of this month, if it's right in the 12th canto of Bhagavatam, if this book is given as a gift to someone, specifically the verse says on the golden throne, it guarantees the giver of the gift to take it back to Godhead. I mean, it doesn't say take it. Here's the language, the translation, and I'm done. This is, you can look it up later if you like. You can find it online if you have the set of Bhagavatams in your home. If on the full moon day of the month of Bhadra, excuse me, it's not Shravan, it's Bhadra Purnima. I've been saying Shravan, Bhadra Purnima, pardon me. One places Srimad Bhagavatam on a golden throne and gives it as a gift. He, the giver, will attain the supreme transcendental destination. Pretty simple, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Just have to find a golden throne. Or there's details about what's the implication of a golden throne. It's symbolic of with respect. That's Acharya's commentary without the detail. And my apology, I've been saying Shravan is Bhadra month. So, Shri Krishna Janmastami ki. So you've been all very patient, but the Kirtan took a long time, and I took less than the Kirtan took, so. You're still here, so most of you are still here.
Are there any questions? I seriously doubt this will go all the way, but we can try.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj, for such a wonderful lecture. It's confusing, but complicated and interesting. I have one question. Like you mentioned, Vasudev Krishna was brought by Vasudev to Nanda Maharaj,
Yes.
and Krishna was already there,
Yes.
even though nobody saw.
That's right.
So what happened with those two Krishna? One
They
Krishna
merged.
merged into another.
They merged.
Okay.
One Krishna. Vasudev Krishna became one Krishna.
So Vasudev Krishna merged into original Krishna and became only one Krishna, right?
One form.
Okay, that was my confusion.
Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Okay, any other questions? Yes, Rohit Prabhu.
What happened when Akrura came to get Krishna from Vrindavan?
Oh, you know. Vasudev Krishna went with Akrura to go kill Kamsa. And the original form of Krishna did never leave Vrindavan. So what happened? There was a switcheroo. You know. Akrura wanted to take bath and he took bath. Krishna said we want to take bath too. So when he went to take bath in the river Jamuna at the same place, what did Akrura from the chariot see? He saw Anantashesh, that's Balaram, expansion, and the four-arm form. That four-arm form and Anantashesh are the ones that went with Akrura to kill Kamsa. And the original Krishna entered into an uppercut form, uppercut feature, unmanifest feature. He never leaves Vrindavan. He never leaves Vrindavan. He never leaves Vrindavan. He can appear, but he never leaves. Is that okay? You good with that? You sure? We'll think about it.
But why the Brajvashis thought that they are separated from Krishna for 100 years?
Because it's a rasa. It's a type of love. Because the uppercut Krishna wasn't shown to them, they thought Krishna left. They weren't differentiating like we're doing. Krishna left. And they were cursing Akrura. You took Krishna from us. Okay? Uppercut, unmanifest.
Any final questions or comments from anyone? Yes, Linda?
So, Hare Krishna, thank you for your class. It was beautiful.
Thank you for your kirtan at the beginning. That was beautiful too.
Thank you. So, I apologize if this comes off as like inane or anything. But do you think Devaki's supposed irrationality regarding soliciting Krishna in his childlike form as opposed to Vishnu in his four-armed form?
Yeah.
Do you think that was deliberate on the part of Krishna?
Oh
Like that was
yes.
planned?
Oh yes. Krishna covered her in order to fulfill the Leela. Absolutely.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
All right, any other final questions, comments, anything? Okay, so then I have about 17 announcements. No, that's not true, only 15. So, one, like Maharaj, this is very, very important. Like Maharaj mentioned, gifting Srimad Bhagavatam, purchasing them, even if we just keep them and so on, that's great. But even we would obviously like to study and read them. So ISKCON Indiana is going to start from October the daily reading of Srimad Bhagavatam. We tried it out with Srila Prabhupada's Namrita. We think we can do this, okay? So it need not be like one whole chapter or anything. We'll go at our own pace. So today is a perfect day to purchase the Srimad Bhagavatam. We have several Srimad Bhagavatam sets available over here. So there are two things. One, the Srimad Bhagavatam set is about $300. But today being Janmashtami and everybody trying to help us out as well, we are going to give it out for only $250. And ISKCON Indiana will be okay if you do it in 2 installments. Okay, so you don't even have to pay $250 up front. You can do it in 2 months. And in addition to that, Maharaj is right here. So you can take the first canto out of that set and get it nicely signed autographed by Maharaj. Maharaj will make it out to you. That makes this, the book is, the Srimad Bhagavatam is anyways priceless, but it makes it even more priceless. Okay? So with all of these things, so Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. So take advantage of this. The other thing that Maharaj mentioned is Srila Prabhupada books. There are lots of Srila Prabhupada books over there. Lots of them. There's a counter out there where you can go ahead, pick up a book, pay yourself. Indiana never says that, oh, you have to pay $10, $15 for you. Nothing, none of that. Pay whatever it is that you think you can pay, and just, tap your card, swipe your card, or you can, there's a hundi right here also, you can put cash over there. Nobody is going to ask you any questions about, like, why did you not do this or do that, and so on and so forth. That's the second thing. The third thing is, there are a bunch of books for little kids, just ABC books, things like that. There is a very nice devotee in Cincinnati who is giving those books away for little kids for free. Just take them, okay? Just absolutely, just take them if you need to. Beautiful, beautiful. They're Krishna conscious books, but for little kids. The fourth thing is, there are all these gift bags which are kept over here. There's one for each family, okay? So we tried our best to map the gift bags based on the RSVPs that we received, and we obviously got a little bit extra. So please, on your way out, whenever, not now, obviously, like after you have prasadam, on your way out, pick up a gift bag. That will be helpful, okay? One for family. Then when you're about to leave, there are these fruits kept over here, some flowers out here. Take some fruits, take some flowers as prasad. This is after you have prasadam, okay? So now we will have a kids event, but before we break for that, we must thank His Holiness Ramapada Swami Maharaj by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, and not to, just to underscore this point, Maharaj is available to sign the Srimad Bhagavatam sets if you wish to. Okay, and again, you don't need to pay for that today. We can pay for it over 2 installments. All right. So we'll make some space over here for the kids program. Yes. Yes. So the kids will come from that hallway over there, from that thing, and then do their performance. Can they do their performance here? This is enough? Okay, that's good enough. So we just have to make just a little bit of space over there. Not everybody has to move everywhere. So, and then kids can perform a little bit over here. And it's a bit of a squeeze, but I think we can do this. Can we move some of the mridangas? We've already, yeah. Thank you so much. Which way? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, great minds don't always Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Prabhu, can you adjust
Hare Rama,
this
Hare
when
Rama,
play starts?
Rama,
How do I
Rama.
adjust it?
Hare Krishna.
Just like this.
Okay, be careful. I'm there. Hare Krishna, Hare Why? What happened to you? Okay.
How do I start this?
All right, so we are ready to begin. We'll start with a bhajan by Twarita. Where's Twarita? Oh, there you go. This is beautiful. All right. So Twarita, would you mind when you sit down here, and you can just quickly tell what is your name, your age.
Sorry.
He's calling you. He said,
Hare Krishna. All right. So bhajan by Twarita.
Hare Krishna, my name is Twarita Sharma and today I'm going to sing Rag Bhairav.
Yes, you can start.
Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Sula chan gir dhari. Chavi sundar lage ati pyari. Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Bansi dhar man mohan suhave. Bansi dhar man mohan suhave. Bale bale jao more man bhave. Sam rang gyan vichari. Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat Nitagama pagani sanida pamagari sadhan. Dhan morat gama pagani sari sanida pamagari sadhan. Dhan morat gama pamagari sadhan. Dhan morat Krishna murari. Nitagama pamagama pada nida pamagama pad nisanida pamagari sadhan. Dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat nisa 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 saga maga 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 mada pada dhani 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 sani na pamagari sadhani. Dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhan dhan morat dhan dhan morat dhan dhan morat Krishna murari. Dhanyavad.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Twarita. Okay. So now we'll have a play by kids. It's the Dash Avatar play. So we have several kids participating here. Radhana as Matsya Avatar, Vidmai as Kurma, Loknath as Varaha, Parisha as Nrsimha, Aditi Gomadan as Prahlad, Purvi as Hiranyakashipu, Kian as Vamana Avatar. And we have Tanav, Kavish, Satvik, Manit, Bhavit, Rishikesh, Ananya Patel, Shriram, Arohi, Amey, and Kavya. That sounds more like 10 avatars. It's more like 20 avatars. But this is wonderful. So I'm so happy all the kids are participating. So let's encourage them. So start off Dash Avatar play. Hari Bol. All the kids, can you turn this side a little bit? Do pranams to Maharaj, take his blessings. Okay. So a very big Haribol to all the kids. Haribol, Haribol. Their parents, Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. What, no enthusiasm for the parents. They have to make sure kids are here, practice, get the dress, then the props. A big Haribol to the parents. Haribol! And to the teachers. Haribol! Where's Indira Paramanandini Mataji? Indira Paramanandini Mataji, please come and yes. She has been tirelessly working on this. A very, very, very big Haribol to Indira Paramanandini Mataji. Hari, Hari, Haribol! This is good. Kids, you can now start, changing into regular clothes unless you want to have prasadam like this. That's fine too. So, we have a kids academy. No, we have 2 or 3 more performances, but while the kids are exiting the stage, I can just quickly talk about this. We have a kids academy called Keshav Kids Academy. Keshav Kids Academy. We teach a bunch of different things. Of course, reading from the different scriptural books. We also teach them Mridanga, harmonium, Kirtan, a Bhagavad Gita kids course that we have. So we have a lot of support available for the kids. So please make use of that. You will see that in our community. There's a group called Keshav Kids Academy. Please join that. Next we have Aditi Gomadan, who will be singing a couple of songs. Aditi Gomadan. Oh, she's Aditi. Okay, sorry.
Gopala, Radalola, Mugali Lola, Nandalala, Jaya Mugali Lola, Nandalala, Keshava Madhav, Janardana, Vanamala, Vindhavana Bala, Mugali Lola, Nandalala, Jaya Mugali Lola, Nandalala, Hey Govinda, Hey Nanda Nanda Gopala, Gokulu Mugli Daga Shyama Gopala, Sundara Gavidari Hage Natavagalala, Madhava Keshava Madana Gopala, Radhe 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 Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda, Bhaktavachala Bhagavata Priya Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda. Nanda Kumaga, Navanita Choga, Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda, Yashoda Bala, Yadukula Tilka, Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda. Kaliya Nagdana Kamsani Sudana Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda, Radhe 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 Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda, Bhaktavachala Bhagavata Priya Radhe Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, Ananta Dina Bandhu Radhe Govinda, Gokula Radhe 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 Govinda, Vrindavana Chanda, अनाथ नाथा दीना बंदो राधे गोविंदा भक्त
If only we have that much enthusiasm when we are chanting, right? Hare Krishna. Our final performance for today, Archita Paul and Chitrita Paul. Sounds like they're related. Yes. Archita and Chitrita, where are you? Archita and Chitrita. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Okay, we can assume there are no show, so we'll move on to the next part of our event. So which will be the stand-up arti, but before we do that, a couple of very quick, expressions of gratitude. Look, pulling off a large festival like this, and you can see how many of us are involved, requires so much of collaboration. A lot of people, a lot of devotees volunteered for many different aspects. To decorate the deities, cook prasadam, the whole logistics of it, getting everybody well situated, the announcements, making flyers, reaching out to devotees, inviting them specifically. So a very big Hari Bol and thank you to all of them. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Also, I want to thank the donors. It was overwhelming for me. I did not expect that everybody would come forward so nicely and support this. And because of your efforts, we've been able to do whatever little bit we could for making this festival successful, okay? So, I will send out a separate note thanking the donors. I didn't want to miss a few because there were a few donors who came in today and who I do not have on the list. I don't want to omit them, okay? So watch out for that. Please, when you take your gift bags, there is literature out there which tells you how you can support us. And we want to do more and more for the community. For example, starting October and November, we really want to have very segmented, very particular classes and sessions especially for the kids of all different ages. So that's one. We want to have a very big Rath Yatra festival next year. We really do want to. And as you can see, as Maharaj mentioned at the beginning, this hall is too small for us. We want to have it in a much bigger facility. And guess what? This time we did not even advertise Janmashtami outside of our WhatsApp group. Seriously. And we had this many people. We were afraid to advertise because we knew we couldn't fit more than like 200-300 people. We were expecting like 700-800 people if we could have advertised it properly. So we want to do that. But for us to be able to do that, we need your support, especially as volunteers. Okay, so come join our team and then we can move forward. So may I please request everybody now to stand up for the arti that is going to happen. Okay. We meet every Saturday at 5 o'clock at Carmel, which is about a 10-minute drive from here. You'll see the address out there, and All right.
You can come. She missed it.
Janmashtami ki Sri Krishna Janmashtami ki Sri Krishna Janmashtami ki Everybody raise your arms and sing with me. Sing after me. Jaya Radhe Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Once again Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Sri Govinda Gopinatha Madana Mohan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Jaya Radhe Jaya Krishna Jaya Vrindavan Everybody. Namaste, Saraswate Devi, Gauravani Katarine, Nirveshesha, Shunyavadi, Satyavadi. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Krishna Everybody sing with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Let's do it one more time, but everybody raise your arms and wave like this. Look at the deities and wave to them, and we can sing together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Janmashtami ki, Shri Krishna Janmashtami ki, Shri Krishna Janmashtami ki, Shila Prabhupada ki, Shila Prabhupada ki, Shila Prabhupada ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari.
Minus divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Paramahamsa Parivivitarja Astatara Satasisiman, His divine grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Then to the whole Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki Nithai Gaur Premanandi Shri Radha Krishna ki Sabira Bhaktivinoda ki Gaur Premanandi.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlada Lada Jahane.
Prahlada Lada Jahane.
Prahlada Lada Jahane.
Prahlada Lada Jahane.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha.
Shilatankana Kalaje.
Shilatankana Kalaje.
Purna Simho Parato Nasimho. Yato Yato Yamita Tona Simho. Wahe Nasimho, Vijaye Nasimho. Jamassami Mahamahotsava ki
Okay, so prasadam is served behind, as you can see from the line. So this will be a wonderful time for you to, if you want to, while you're waiting for your turn on the line, browse some of the books. If you want to purchase anything, do that. If you want to make any donations by cash or by card, both of them are there. That's card and this is cash. And take the darshan of the deities. Before you leave, please don't forget to collect your gift bag. Okay, it's right there. All right.
For one family, one. For each family, one. ಯಾವ ಹಣ್ಣು ಬೇಕು ಮಾತಾಜಿ? ಬನಾನಾ? ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಾತಾಜಿ, ಆಯ್ತು. ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ so oh, there is 100 years for you. 100 years for you. You have prasad and Mataji. Please have prasad. What happened? Oh, Krishna.
ये जैस्मिन के फूल कहाँ से मिलते हैं?
नहीं, वो मंगाया है. Venkatesh Prabhuji, he ordered and he got it. Now only you tell him, you will get it.
Because Mataji, we also need to follow the line.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
So you are coming?
I will see Mataji.
Don't say like this.
I will definitely.
Yeah, say like this. I'm coming.
बहुत टाइम के बाद yeah, 2 January I was in India. Oh, yes, so yeah. Last year I was in India, so yes, okay, I need to go. He came from yes, he comes next Saturday also. Yes, my 31st.
Son,
Yeah, she will keep it that मैं अभी अपने yes.
You are coming? And long weekend also.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, okay, I tried. I will come to I yes, one thing is there. I got all the people. So, send me your house address. Yes, I'm going to do it. Ready? Everything is fine. You want to come to Yes.
प्लीज कृष्ण का पैसा है वही देती हूँ yes Mataji, we took it, you know, your plate is so good, we didn't forget.
You want to keep it?
No, no.
Old, I don't want to hold.
We got the Lord's vigraha in that plate.
Oh, okay.
I'll get them.
Okay.
ಇದೆ ಇವು ದೇವರ ಹತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್
ನನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಡು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ Mataji, you should never ask, you should just take it.
What is enough, Mataji?
Who is
My
asking?
neighbor, Sunita.
Oh yeah. You give her back. You give her. I will. Definitely. One for him and one for you.
I'll take later because I'll have to hold it.
Rohana, one and
Enough, Mataji.
हम क्या हो जा रहा
please. You, Krishna. Wait, Mataji, I'll give you this one. Son.
Oh, so blessed. Hare Krishna.
Take an apple. Prabhuji, did you take prasad? Prabhuji, did you take prasad? Pela mão querida.
આપણા પેલા પાડો છે અહીંયા ઉભી
I'm from Mysore. State, yeah.
આમ આવી જાય રૂમર કાઢ લે રૂમર સાઈડ ઇધર સામે જોવાનું
আমি ওনার সাথে কথা বলে
सामने से साइड से सामने से फिर मस्त
Yeah, he was asking, did you ask her? I said, yeah.
What time is your Kirtan? Is it in the morning or afternoon? Oh no, because I'm into audit, so I'm traveling to the audit plan on Sunday in the evening. Yeah, so I have to go to the India airport, so go to the Wisconsin.
सीधा
I can go, I don't think what I will tell. Okay, I'll tell you.